Today we're going to make vanilla cupcakes. It's a very easy recipe, and the ingredients, you can get them very easily in your market. And this is how we begin. So you need flour, 1.5 cup of flour. So this is the measuring cup that I use. So it is 1 cup. So we are going to have I've already measured, so 1.5 cup of flour. Make sure you sieve your flour before you do what? Before you start the process of baking. Then we have baking powder. This is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We have baking soda. This is a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We will also use salt, and we will measure 1/4 cup of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So these are the measuring spoons that I use. You can get them in the market also. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon of teaspoon that you can use to measure your salt with. We will also have milk, and this is a 3/4 cup of milk. We have eggs. We're going to use 2 eggs only. We have sugar. We're going to use 1 cup of sugar. We have vanilla essence for flavor. We're going to use 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And also we have margarine. You can also use butter, or you can use oil, and this is a 1/2 cup of margarine. Then we have our cupcakes cups or liners that we are going to put into our muffin sets. So these are the muffin sets. You can get them in the shop, in the marketplace. So this is a 12 muffin set, and this is a 6 muffin set. So the vanilla cupcakes that we are going to bake today, we are going to make around 18. The recipe that we are going to use today will give us 18 cupcakes. So these are some of the things that you need, like we have talked about the measuring cups. We have the measuring spoons. We have the spatula for mixing purposes. And then we have a mixer. This is an electronic mixer. This is what you're going to use to mix. But you can also use a whisk. It's not a must to use a mixer. And that is all. Those are the ingredients that we need for our vanilla cupcakes. You can see how easy it is. So we're going to begin. So I'll start with the dry ingredients first. So the dry ingredients, we have the flour. So flour, I've said, is 1.5 cup of flour. So make sure it is well mixed. Then I'm going to add our baking powder, 1 teaspoon. Mix. And then we have our baking soda. This is a 1/2 teaspoon. And then we add our salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix well. And make sure that everything mixes perfectly. These are our dry ingredients, and they are well mixed, so we set them aside so that now we can go to our wet ingredients. So our wet ingredients, we are going to begin with our margarine. I'm using a sufuria here to mix, so you can use any kind of equipment, like for example a bowl, whatever that is available. Before we mix, we are going to first clear the table. It is good to clear your table first. So and we also need to preheat our oven. We're going to preheat our oven 10 minutes before we put our butter into the oven. We're going to preheat for around 10 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. So now we're going to mix our wet ingredients. We're going to begin with the half a cup butter. So we mix using medium heat. Remember, you can use oil, cooking oil, or you can use butter or margarine. So the reason why we are mixing these first is because we want it to be smooth. So just mix a bit. So we are going to add sugar, 1 cup of sugar. We're going to use our measuring cup. And it's not a must you have 1 cup of sugar. You can decide to have less for those people who don't love a lot of sugar, a lot of sweetness, so you can have it at less. So we're going to add it to our butter or our margarine, and then we mix. Mix until smooth. So at this point, we will add our 2 eggs, but we add 1 egg at a time. You add 1 egg at a time. We're going to add the second egg. Two eggs only for this recipe. So we mix. So at this point, we're going to add our vanilla essence for flavor, because these are vanilla cupcakes. So we need 1.5 teaspoon. So this is a teaspoon. So we just put 1 teaspoon. And then we get the 1/2 teaspoon. This is it. And we add it. So at this point, we add now our dry ingredients. Half of our dry ingredients, so half of it. Remember, we have our 3/4 cup of milk, so we add just a bit, half of it. Then we mix. We add the remaining dry ingredients. And the remaining milk. And then we mix. We can use our spatula to get the sides, and then just ensure that you mix your butter well. And that is how our butter looks like, huh? Very smooth. And these will give you 18 cupcakes. And that's it. So we are going to put them into our muffin sets. Remember to clean your table. So here we are. Our butter is well mixed. We take our muffin sets, 12 and 6, and you can put your cups into the muffin sets. The first thing I've done is greasing my muffin set with margarine. You can use also cooking oil. And the reason why I've done this is because I want my cup liners just to settle well in the cups, so it doesn't get hard for me to put my liners there, my cups there. So you place them well. You can get these liners or these cups in the supermarket or in any baking shop. So there we go. This is how it looks like. So now we're going to put our butter into our muffin set. You can use a scooping spoon, that is measuring a spoon or a cup. At this point, I'm going to just use a spoon. So we're just going to put just one tablespoon is enough. The point here is make sure it doesn't overflow. Even if you have to put the butter in, make sure it is at least 3/4, at most 3/4 full. Our 18 muffins, cupcakes. So we are going to put them into our oven at bake for 25 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. So we are going to clear our table. So remember, when you're opening your oven, make sure you have oven gloves. If not, you can use a wet wiper. So here we go. We are going to bake for 25 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. So we wait for the outcome. So we are checking to see whether our cupcakes are rising or coming out well, and I can assure you they're coming out very nicely. And the aroma, wacha tu. You love it. So just a few minutes and we will see. I think our cupcakes are ready now. Let's check and see. Remember, have oven gloves. If not, a wet wiper will do. Wow. The aroma, guys. Wow. See this? Absolutely fantastic. Nice, 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 nice. Check these. So make sure first you place them, you place your muffin set on a grill and or on something so that you don't burn anything. So something that cannot get burnt. So I'm placing them on these other muffin sets here, so that for safety measures. So there we go. Our muffins are done. So you just put, our oven is off, put it off, and then we check and see how our cupcakes are. Check it too. This is amazing. And the aroma, let me tell you guys, it's just amazing. So we are going to let them cool for around 10 minutes, and then we'll take them out from the muffin set, and then we're going to taste and see. Our cupcakes are done and the 10 minutes are over. Let us check them and see. There is this one that has come from this. Let me start with this one. Guys, this is it. You can never go wrong with vanilla cupcakes. So we are going to take them out. See how nicely they are coming out. Very easily. Very, very easily. 18 cupcakes. For just a few minutes. Vanilla. There we go, guys. Vanilla cupcakes. The best there is, So we are going to test them. And see. Now something that you need to know is when you want to check and see whether your cake is done, You can use a toothpick or a skewer or a knife, a sharp knife, a small knife, and just press inside. And then when it comes out clear, you know that the cake is well done. So here is our cupcake. So we can take out one. So here it is. See the way it is. It looks very nice. We take it out, and here you go. Coming out nicely with no struggle. Hey guys, tamu sana. Looks very nice. So we are going to taste. You can have it with tea, juice, yogurt, water. We are going to taste. Perfect. Try this recipe. Try it and you will love it.